I kind of feel that, and again, this goes against what I personally believe, but I do think that it's time that we start regulating Bitcoin and crypto as a currency, instead of, as of right now in the US, it's regularized as an asset. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Should we regulate it as a currency, or should we regulate it more as a stock and stock trading? Because I almost view that a lot of these cryptos, when they do have something that they stand behind, that is an alternative way of having a stock market. It's an alternative stock, essentially, that you're purchasing, that you can spend 24/7 at the click of your screen on a phone, whereas a stock you've got to do within certain hours and stuff like that. I think it's a stock 2.0 in my opinion. That's my true belief, more than currency. Where do you stand on that part of it?
That's a good question. It's honestly, I think it's also so early to pick a side on that. That's my sort of thought on it. I think it's just it's at an infancy stage right now, and it's adapting so much, and the adoption is growing at the rate of internet adoption. If you look at the trend of internet being adopted over the last 20 years, it's literally pretty much on the exact same trajectory as the internet. And with that and growth comes so many different like iterations and just things that change. So like I'd have to answer that question and sort of be the Switzerland on that and be like, I'm in the middle.
Yeah, because there's so many pump and dump schemes and stuff like that. It's early.
Totally. Way too many of that. And we've seen stuff like that happen. I mean, Luna was like a very rough situation too. That happened, about, I mean, we don't need to dig into that too deep, but like there's obviously a lot of people are worried about it right now, given what's happened recently, right? But then we see the jump recently in Bitcoin, right? So like, this is the nature of the way these things are. I think it's a risky time to get involved in all these unknown coins where you can have a high risk. It's like doing penny stocks, right? If you look at it as the stock thing, it's like shit. I mean, you could go up 10,000%, and then you can also lose all of your money, right? You do that at your own thing. I take a very long-term approach to things. So I put my emphasis on the Bitcoin and maybe a ecosystem of like 5 to 10 coins that are around that. And that's all I'm worrying about right now. I'm gonna let everything play its way out a little bit. But yeah, it's tough in terms of regulation and how it can be looked at. We have to see which ones are around, right? Because it's going to be a lot less in the next couple of years. I think a lot of them came onto the scene, and a lot of them are falling off the scene.
One area I think we both can agree with, and remember, neither of us are financial advisors. We're just two dudes talking shop and crypto, is only invest what you expect or can afford to lose. Now, you may end up winning it big, but only invest what you can lose. Don't mortgage your house on Dogecoin thinking that it's going to go up to $1.
Definitely not. That is 101 the way to approach it. That's always how crypto should be. The money that I put in crypto, even Bitcoin, which I think is pretty stable in terms of like it going to always go up eventually. But I put in, extra side liquidity liquid that I have. That's just, I could almost not have it. The amount that I put in monthly is just money that is almost, I don't want to say irrelevant, but like, if I lost it, it wouldn't affect my daily life.
Like if you lost it, if you didn't have that money, it would not break you. That's what you're trying to say.
Exactly. It wouldn't be the end of the world.